And it's your boy Mo Young. Sorry for being late. The lady's gonna kill me, but yeah, I had to work overnight last night. But welcome to the Queens of the Venomous Roundtable show. And you're not gonna see much of this ugly mug on here today. It's gonna let the ladies do their thing today. So I'm gonna bring them in. We got two Lalas and Erica. So let's bring in the first Lala. She's a YouTube sensation, the queen of YouTube. What's going on, Lala?
Nothing much. Look, I'm tired too. I went to an event last night, so I'm tired as well.
Shit, man, I worked overnight. I'm sorry, I'm 15 minutes late. So, like I said, I don't want y'all to beat my ass. but,
I'm died.
I,
I'll grant you some
but I
mercy.
know this next one will. Indie wrestling darling herself. She'll knock your head off your shoulders. And she'll tell you like it is. It's rootless, Lala.
What's up, people?
You look like you out of it. You all right?
No, I came home from wrestling last night and couldn't even lay down because I had to deal with the fact that my fucking roommates wanted to just let their dog just piss and shit the fuck wherever. So no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not have no appetite. I'm not in a really good mood at all. I'm ready to slide a couple of motherfuckers to really be honest about it. But we're on this live, so let's go ahead and just do this live and just call a spade a fucking spade.
And we're gonna bring in Miss Erica. I can't get her name. I know it's Candy Cambry Bone Steel or something like that. Is it right?
Oh
Oh my
Lord.
God. Yo, now.
You're gonna have to type it out somewhere.
I am. He had the first part
You're
right,
gonna have
Candy
to.
Cambry,
I'm
but
struggling.
then I was like, just drop the bone still part. Don't even say it. He's like, Candy Cambry, the bone still, something like that. I'm just like, nah, just KK, Candy
Okay.
Cambry, just
I'm sorry.
Cambry. You can call me Erica. At this point, it really don't matter.
All right, man. So y'all ready for the show today? I know y'all have some topics that y'all want to talk about. So we're gonna get into the first topic. Well, yeah, y'all gonna get to the first topic. I'm gonna keep my ugly mug off, man. It's the Meg The Stallion controversy. They said she got shot by Tory Lane, so I know y'all got a lot about that. So
I'm gonna say my piece and I'm
y'all
gonna
get
let y'all
started
go
about
into
that.
it. I'm gonna let I'm gonna there was so many there were so many there were so many allegations of what happened. It was one thing of saying that, they were at a party and Meg got jealous that he was flirting with Kylie Jenner and, so beating his ass in front of everybody and that he shot her in the foot. Like these are like the allegations that was going on. Now, mind you, when it happened, nobody came out and said anything. So Meg The Stallion went live. And if anybody who
Right.
knows, Meg The Stallion is from Houston, Texas. So she went in and said, I've been sitting here being quiet and not saying anything, but apparently Tory Lane's publicist and his boys and everybody been going on trying to bash her. And so she went live. And my thing is that a lot of people gonna probably say, oh, nah, what I'm saying, she probably lying or whatever. But I just went through the same situation a couple of weeks ago to where if y'all know me, y'all know that I try to keep quiet and I try to handle my shit personally. But when you decide you want to go publicly and try to put me on blast, not remembering that I know all the facts about you, it changes up a little bit. You feel me? So she went live and was like, it wasn't at no party. It wasn't no nothing. Like actually Tori was in the fucking back seat.
That
And
part.
so you was in the back seat and she tried to get out the car and you just start shooting. First off, my guy, what in the ever blue hell the fuck is wrong with you? Like, this is the stupidest, craziest shit ever, you do. Like this is that shark dick energy that I always be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Short fucking dudes like to always have other things that is bigger than them to try to make up for what they don't have. And so, like, on some real shit, like, it's a shame that Meg is going through this. And, like, now that we know, her side of what's going on, it's like, does it make everything better now? Or is it like what are the sides of the stories? You feel me? Like, they always say there's two sides to the story. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but people always say there's three sides of the story. There's their truth, the other person's truth, and the real truth. Feel me? So I feel like the only way that we gonna figure out what the fuck really going on and who's telling a lie and who's being truthful is to both of these niggas on some lie detector type shit and get the answers.
But what's crazy, she went live. The live that she did, that she's wearing a hoodie, that's her second time going live. The first time she went live, she admitted what was going on. But then afterwards, it was like, okay, we found out she got shot in the foot. Even there was like stories about that. But behind that, before she went live the first time, there was allegations saying that she hit him, which that was a lie. And then after she went live the first time, there was still people like giving her so much backlash for it. So that when she went live again, the one that she's wearing the hoodie, after that, people would say that she was a snitch. I was like, last time I checked, she didn't tell the cops what happened. There's no written documentary that she gave a witness statement, none of that. She's telling us, the public, what happened, and all of a sudden she a snitch. No, sweetie. Last time I checked, Tekashi 6ix9ine is the snitch. He's not. I don't even look at him as the king of New York with his lace front wearing ass.
He's Master Splinter Jr. That's what he is. He's
like,
Master Splinter Jr.
Yes,
Fuck
that
Tekashi
part.
6ix9ine.
Like, dude, I don't even look at him as the king of New York. And I'm from New York. Like, yo, once you was in the courtroom pointing the finger out, this person did this, that person, that you are a bona fide snitch. Because your ass is talking about you was here for the streets, you a gangster and all that. Meg did not do that. She's telling us, the public, the fans, to clear her name. This is what happened. She didn't want to tell the cops what happened because of the shit that's still going on to this day with the cops. She didn't want to get herself hurt. She didn't want to get shot up. And on top of that, the cop that was with her was rude. Leave Megan alone. Let her be great.
Yep, I mean, in the video, didn't she say, like, she didn't say nothing because she was like, she was scared. She flat out said, like, she owned it. She was like, I was scared. Like, what I'm going to do, tell this cop there's a gun in the car, so he shoot all of us? I'm like, see, she's speaking facts. Like, when you really think about it, if you say, well, this person back here got a gun, shoot, everybody, you might have a gun. The other person all of y'all might have a gun then. And I might just be one gun. It might be all of y'all. So when she said that she was scared, I was like, yo, she pretty much saying, I'm not going to snitch on nobody or nothing like that. But at the same time, like, I was thinking about myself. In one of her songs, she talks about how she lost her mom and her grandma back to back.
Exactly.
You know? And so she ain't got nobody. So she's been surrounding herself with people so she doesn't feel alone, you know? And so for something like that to happen, and then she's like, yo, I done already lost people. I ain't trying to lose no more people. And I'm not trying to lose my life over this. So I ain't saying nothing. I totally understand where she was coming from on that. I do.
They just need to leave Meg alone and let her ass be great, period. Let her be great. Let her do her music. Her foot, I know her foot is like semi-healing, something like that. Like,
yeah.
I don't.
But they got a question, or they got a comment from Kashawn Ward. He said, nah, Meg got to get this work. And
what work?
He said, stop defending this BS. Ladies?
What work? What work? What BS? It's not BS. Like,
yeah.
It's just, so it's okay to just pop a female because you feel some type of way? And this is the mess we're talking about. Now these days, women of color feel like they're not protected by our black men.
Yep.
So with statements like that, Meg don't need to get no work. Meg needs to go ahead, be healed, give her time for herself, work on her music. Y'all need to leave her alone. Because if it was some dude who got pop, The police were called because of gunshot. Yeah, because there was witnesses. He said that on the
there was a
live.
witness.
There was a witness. So it was some witness was like, oh Lord Jesus shots. Let me call the cops real quick before a bullet hits me. Because bullets don't have names.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, like, cause Sean, I know you, bro, but that's whole shit to shoot a woman anyway, unless your life is not in danger. I'm putting it this way, that's just whole shit. I don't care if she whooping my ass, I'm not gonna shoot her and unless my life in danger, cause I'm a man. I don't need to be shooting people. I don't need to be shooting a female, man, especially in the foot, man. That's whole shit. Man, what happened to, I'm like saying, if he whooping your ass, I know she about like 5'10", 5'11", man. You could have pushed. You're in the back seat. You could have, like she said, you could have got out the car. You could have stopped the car, got out the car, whatever. But you gotta know, as a black man, we can't move like that. We can't even be perceived that we doing stupid shit like that. Like, we can't. I'm just speaking from a strict man point of view. I'm not about to shoot no female over nothing unless she got a gun herself. And it seemed like she didn't have a gun. To me, Tory Lanez was being the hoe. Like, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
he
he
was
didn't.
being the hoe because he shot her. Now, I don't know what happened. Maybe she was being mad, disrespectful, but in my mind, that's just some whole shit. Shooting the guy, man. Like, shooting the girl in the foot. Like, that's whole shit. I'm not about to shoot no woman because it don't look good on a black man. We can't win in that situation. It's like, even if she was whooping his ass, you can't win. And let's see what else Kashawn said. He said something else. He said, it's crazy y'all condemning Tory Lanez because what y'all heard of Meg. You only heard one side of the story and run it with it.
But why he didn't come forward then? Why he didn't come forward?
The fact is, Kashawn,
the fuck?
He shot him.
He shot her, period. So it's okay.
Like, you can't deny that you shot somebody. Like, you shot somebody. You can't. There is no, oh, well, this is my side. This is why I shot her. Did she have a gun too? If she had a gun too, if she was about to shoot you, then maybe people could understand. But from the story that we've been told so far, nah, you just, you get that.
She was trying to get out the car and leave because there was already 5 minutes from the house. She was trying to go, and he wasn't having that.
Okay, the queen has spoken. The queens have spoken.
I'm fucked up, man.
She said a man who justifies harming a woman is no man. No one deserves to get shot if they're not harming them.
Thank you.
Yes.
And Rochelle used to work in the security for the Superdome, so she met Tory Lanez before. And she said Tory Lanez been a hoe. I met her. So boom, there it is. I'm sorry, because y'all, she actually met Tory Lanez, and she been saying Tory Lanez was old. She said that before this even happened. So she been told me he was old. So kind of gotta go. I'm not. I don't want you to think I'm deciding because the lady's on here, but I just think he shot her. He shot her. And like, I understand if they got into it and they were brawling. Okay, you can see that. Okay, them two were fighting, but she didn't have a gun. So it's like, why the fuck are you shooting her in the foot? I can't get down with a male shooting a female in the foot. And she said, once again, y'all gonna say once again, yeah. I can't even read that shit. Once again, y'all going to
yeah.
Y'all ain't hearing no other side but from Meg. Well, man, ain't no other side.
He shot her, period. That's it. He shot her. He shot her, bro.
He shot her, dog. Like, if she shot him, I'll be on her ass too. So
she got out the car because they got into an argument. So she's like, fuck it, I want to get out the car. I'm out.
Oh, la back. But we got a person defending Tory Lanez, so I'm gonna let you have at it. But Lala look like your thing having difficulties again. I'm gonna keep covering for you till you come back. But it's like, I get what you're saying, Kashawn. Like, we hearing this Meg side, but bruh, there's a reason why Tory is being quiet. Because if I didn't do no shit, I'm not about to be, if I didn't do this shit, I'm like, look, this is what happened. I'd have told you the story. But I'm not about to be quiet on those shit that I didn't do. And the fact is, she named him as the shooter, bro. And she did try to lie and say he didn't shoot her, and that's how the broken glass story happened and shit, bro. So it looked like she was trying to save him from getting his ass whooped by the police. So you know what time it is. Black man with a gun, man down.
Yeah, that's why she didn't say, oh, this person got a gun in the car, because then everybody would have got shot up. That's what
I can't get down with that shit. I'm raised old school. You can't put your hands on a woman. You can't put your hands, or you can't shoot a woman at least. You can't shoot a woman. That's one, like unless she got an AK or she coming with you with a gun shooting at you. It's the only time you can shoot a woman, bro. It's not acceptable, bro. That's the part I can't get down with. You shot a woman. Like, we all fall short of grace, and hopefully Tory Lanez can bounce back and learn from his mistakes. But, bro, you got to own that shit. You do some fucked up shit, you got to own it. And she not even pressing charges on dude, so it's like she being solid. So, I'm just saying.
I mean, I get that everyone thinks we're taking Meg's side, but, I mean, she ain't hit nothing, you know? But, and it's not a thing of taking sides, because, I mean, we still got to hear Tory's side, but he ain't said nothing,
He's not saying nothing. It's
and
like,
there are, like, there's always going to be three sides to a story, you know, the side of this person, that person, then what really happened. And you got to, you know, draw the conclusion from the two people's story to find out what really happened. But he ain't providing no information. He like, I ain't gonna say shit. My publicist say, don't speak on that.
He basically,
so
he trying to see the lawyer. He trying to see the
until
lawyer.
We can't do nothing. Yeah.
Can't say nothing. But the thing is, that's like, if he'd have got shot by her and he identified her as the shooter, the same energy would be at her. I'm sorry, like, that's how it would be, bro. It's not that I'm picking a side, but right is right, wrong is wrong, dog. Like, it don't matter. You're a man, dog. You don't have to do that shit. You don't have to shoot a woman, bro. You don't have to shoot her. Like, that's the thing. It just seems like it's a clear cut that he shot her. It's clear cut that because if it wasn't Tory Lane, she'd have put it on the bodyguard. She'd have put it on her friend. There's only 4 people in the car. You trying to say she shot herself in the foot? Nah, then that's a whole nother thing. You another can of worms you're opening up. And Rochelle said, "You shoot me, I'll shoot back."
I'll shoot back.
And Lala
she said she ain't no punk.
She said, "I'll shoot back."
Yeah, bro. That's why I don't worry about it in here. That's why there ain't no Tory Lanes happening in here, because I know I'll be on the 10 o'clock news with 5 bullet holes in my back. And he said, "Nah, I'm gonna wait till we hear both stories, because if y'all hear she threatened his life, what's the excuse y'all gonna use? What excuse y'all gonna use?
Yeah, you really
like, a threat is a threat.
There's no way. He should have never shot her. Period.
I get you, Krishan. Like, if she threatened her life and she had a pistol, that's different. If she had a pistol, that's different. But there was only one. It was only one gun you heard of in the whole thing.
Oh, Lala said
it was one gun. It looked like Lala back. I'm trying to cover for her because I know she'll let you have it.
Yeah.
Well, let's all be quiet and let Ruthless hit her with the ruthless facts.
Ooh.
So, what you think about what we're talking about?
I don't know if y'all can hear me because my internet is going in and out. So I'm gonna say this, like, whoever that Krishan Ward is, please do me a favor and shut the fuck up. Please. Because what you saying is the stupidest shit fucking ever. Period. T. Have you ever been shot, sir? Have you been shot? Have you ever been in a situation where you done been shot? I have. Have you? So at the end of the day, during this whole process that Meg was not saying shit, everybody was oh shit, this is funny. Tory Lanez got his ass beat. Like, there was all these allegations. But when all these allegations was going on, where was you? Was you responding when they said, oh, you know, it was said that, you know, Meg Stallion was mad because he was flirting with Kylie Jenner, and he just decided, you know, she decided to start beating his ass, so he shot her in the foot. Now, when that was said, I'm a real nigga. When that was said, I said, yo, He had every right to shoot her in the foot if she was beating his ass. That's real nigga shit. I tell people all the time, here's the problem nowadays. Like it's bad enough that men in this world didn't know the true knowledge of why God created woman for man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are already in this male chauvinist pig shit to where, oh, this is a man's world and the woman is always supposed to be in the kitchen cooking barefoot and pregnant, which made women go above and beyond and try to show y'all that we are equal and we can do just anything that you can do. So at the same point of time, how is it you gonna sit here if y'all would have just looked at us as equals instead of saying, oh, it don't make sense for a woman to fight a man because a man can overpower a woman off the bat? Miss me with the bullshit. I'm a professional wrestler of 17 years, and I done be a grown-ass man who done cried and bitched to the promoter about I hit too hard. So once again, what you not gonna do is come and sit here and try to disrespect women or disrespect men. I have mad love and respect for men and women. At the end of the day, if we can get out our fucking feelings and get out of our egos and stop thinking, oh, well, I'm superior and I'm supposed to do this. Well, this is your job. Let me go ahead and clear this air for all these male chauvinist pigs, these narcissistic men and women. So like y'all can understand what the true definition of having a fucking significant other. God created man first. And I'm not going to get churchy because like this is not the day for me. But God created man first. Man handled everything. They did what they needed to do and they took care of their shit. But answer me this. How is it a man took care and handled everything, but yet at the same time, he wasn't happy? He wasn't complete. That's the problem. No matter what y'all do out here as a man and y'all try to make sure y'all take care of everything, y'all try to make sure that everything's on the top, you're still not complete. Why? Because you don't have that better half. So that's why God took a rib from Adam to give him his better half, his support system, the person that's going to be there for him when he's down as well as when he's up, the person that's going to help build their king up and not tear him down to tell him, oh, well, I want to help you, but you don't want to ask me. First off, fuck that. Women should know how men are when it comes to pride and when it comes to them wanting to handle and take care of everything. But at the same time, also, a man should give a woman the respect as the queen that she is. Instead of saying, oh, I'm a man, you're going to do what I say, you can shut the fuck up. Or you got these women, these overly, like there's a difference between being independent and overly independent. You got these women of the, oh, well, you know what? I take care of myself, so I don't need no man. I can do this by myself, and fuck you, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then you get with a dude, and the first thing you do is belittle this nigga because you think you wear the pants. If I could just get everybody to know their role and shut the fuck up, that would be great. When it comes to this Meg The Stallion controversy, it comes to the situation of Meg ain't said nothing until just now, while everybody's been throwing her through the fucking loops. Meg ain't said nothing. Everybody been like throwing these shots and been doing this and been going off and been going in. And then when she finally came out with the truth, now she's snitching. No, let's go ahead and call a spade a spade. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a snitch. Like I got into this with my son, and my son was like, "Why is he snitching?" I said, "Because here's the thing: you ran out trying to put this superficial bullshit up of that you a gangster, that you a thug, that you be slanging bricks, and that you got all these drugs or whatever. You got your goons or whatever, and you ride or die for them, and you get arrested, and you turn into straight bitch mode. Your Honor, let me tell you, he sold this and he did this, Your Honor. Did you know that he also did this, Your Honor? Did you know that Stone Cold Steve Austin drinks on the job, Your Honor?" Shut the fuck up. That's snitching. You went and snitched on everybody. People who you didn't even have no right to snitch on. And then when you got out, you should have stayed humble. But you tried to get out. Yeah. How many rats y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that still got everybody and still cool? Nigga, shut the fuck up. You want to snitch, then let's snitch about the fact that you're a sex offender. Let's snitch about the fact that you put your like you was fucking with underage girls. I mean, if we gonna snitch Tekashi, let's snitch on everything. You a bitch made fuck boy nigga, bro. That's the definition of a snitch. Meg ain't no snitch. Meg came on live to give you facts so you can understand what the truth is. Like I said, this is the same shit that I went through 2 weeks ago. A dude want to make a post and put my name in his mouth and put nothing but lies. Now, true, I could have sat back and not said nothing. But at the end of the day, you're not going to sit up here and keep throwing my name through the fucking mud and thinking that I'm going to let you slide. And when I do speak, I am not going to speak to fucking make these jokes. I'm not going to speak to make fun of you. I'm going to speak to give facts, and then I'm done. And if you notice, after Meg said her facts, she was done. There was no 2, 3, 4, 5 hour roast. There was no, let me tell you how much he's a fuckboy. No, she said her facts and she was done. So I'm going to need everybody to get their shit together before y'all want to start coming in talking about, oh, Meg is a snitch and she on that Tekashi 6ix9ine. No, there is only one Master Splinter Jr., and his name is Tekashi 6ix9ine. I rest my case on the Meg situation. I'm done with it. Y'all go ahead. I said what I said.
Yo, I need a gavel for when she be doing that, yo. Real talk.
Next caller.
I'm just tired of the shit. Like I'm so tired of people trying to only say, oh, these certain things are cool, but then, oh, that certain thing is not cool. No. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. There's no in between. Period. You don't want your shit getting put out on blast, stop doing stupid fuck nigga shit. Plain and simple. It's African Americans, like half of these crazy ass Pete celebrities that make black people look bad. Let's go ahead and call it. Make black people look like shit because you get a little bit of money, and instead of you being humble, you want to go out here and be a dumb nigga.
Hello.
Yo, I'm finna go buy me $100,000 chain, and like I'm gonna get like 5 stacks. I'm gonna put it on my Facebook Live so y'all can see I'm about that life, and I'm gonna tell y'all niggas where I'm at. So if y'all rob me, it's my fault. Stupid ass.
Lord.
Makes no sense.
Yes, I've been saying, I'm like, why do they do that? They're like, oh, look what I got.
Oh,
Look,
no, not even look what I got.
And
the ones that be killing me is like, oh, look where I'm at. I'm living lavish.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. You're looking to get robbed after you live in lavish, partner.
Yo, check this out.
Yes.
Yo, how many of y'all got this watch though, huh, son? Look at this. How many of y'all got this watch, son? This is exclusive, son. I told people off the bat,
duffel bags of money and stuff.
Bro, if I was a millionaire, people who know me know that I love Dragon Ball Z. People who know me know I love Dragon Ball Z, and they know that I love Lord Beers. There is legitimately, if I'm not mistaken, a $500,000 chain.
I just want to Ted DiBiase.
I can easily get it made.
I want to use part of my
it's legitimately a $500,000 necklace of beers. I'm not buying it. I'm letting you know now. I would, but like, what's the point? I'm gonna buy this expensive ass chain when all that money that I spent on that chain, I could have gave back to the community. I could have gave back to homeless. I could have gave back to making things better. But instead, I want to sit around here and buy useless shit while there's homeless people on the ground sleeping.
You know what? You want to hear some crazy shit? There was a post I posted it, I think, on my Facebook. It said that people over here wearing Dior while they sleeping on the floor. There's people out here wearing Dior while they sleeping on the floor. Or it's just like one of those people, like they go live every time. Okay, it's cool. We see where you at. You traveling. You doing this, that, and the third. You go to these cabins. But if you doing all that shit, that means it's like, partner, you setting yourself up for failure. You're going to have people looking at you crazy like, okay, this person got money. But when it's rapping time, you don't got the funds. You're broke. And then when you get called out being broke, they be all mad like, oh, why y'all in my business? Yo, you the dumbass putting your shit out there, duh.
Yo, real quick, I noticed something. The day that I get my glasses is the day Erica not wearing hers.
I noticed that. Damn it.
Yes. We all would have been wearing glasses today.
All would have been wearing glasses today.
Don't worry, Erica. I forgot mine.
Come on.
Hey, we good.
Come on.
We good.
Here, come on. Look.
Well, let's go to the next topic, which is networking versus clout chasing. So, Queenz, what's y'all thoughts on networking versus clout chasing?
Oh Lord.
Y'all already know how I do.
I want to go first.
Y'all go first, because if I go first, I'm going to shut down everything. So y'all go ahead and go.
Okay,
or do y'all
leave the pipe bomb for last then.
Yeah, speaking of pipe bombs, that one's coming soon before the year is ending on my YouTube channel, but that's another story. Yeah, don't look at me like that. Networking versus clout chasing, and I am strong about this because a lot of people back then, when they want to network, they want to work with people. They want to collab with people. Whereas we could go to the next level. However, somehow later on, clout chasing came about when people are riding on the coattails of a certain brand or a certain people to get where they're at, but then they jump off when it's not popping no more. They go on to the next set of people that's popping, like celebrities or people that they know that they're popping now that can get them into these parties. So once you have the networking coming in, mixing up with the clout chasing, that's when things get a little misconstrued. Because there could be somebody that's networking, like showing, like what I do. Like I show props to people with their apparel on my Instagram, and it's on my Facebook, and sometimes on my Twitter. And they be like, okay, she's probably networking. She's giving props to people that of their apparel. Somebody else who's in that clout chasing era gonna be like, oh well, she clout chasing. No, the fuck I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not, because this is not the only person I give props to. People these days do not know how to separate the two. That's the problem. That is the big problem to this day. If you are showing love to somebody that you see that they have potential, they're going places, they're not on that bum ass shit, they are working hard, then, and you're over there networking, asking for the Instagram, sometimes hit them up saying, hey, your stuff is good. Where you get your music at? Da 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 da. Where you got these bum ass motherfuckers that just want to be over there because they want to get that clout on social media. Be like, oh, because you kicking it with them, and they want to be using their tags and all that shit. Nah, you clout chasing, partner. You clout chasing. The only reason why I brought this up because people tend to do all the clout chasing than more than networking. Newsflash: dick riding is not a form of transportation. Repeat after me. Dick riding is not a form of transportation.
Dick riding is not a form of transportation.
I know a lot of people go see this shit and get mad. I do not care. I don't. And I'm only speaking because of the fact that when I started my YouTube channel and I got into some foolishness, I was accused of trying to stir up some shit with some people, and people to this day, and they know who they are. I'm not gonna call them out because you're not gonna get clout over here over my dead body. Was still accusing me, saying I won't get you mad, so you won't put me on blast on your YouTube channel, sweetheart. You're not worth the clout, so you go kick rocks somewhere. I'm the type of person, when I go to events and it's worth my time, if I'm over there vlogging, I make sure I show people props. I give them homage because I'm not expecting them to do the same for me. And if they do the same for me, I am forever grateful. So take that. Take that.
Go ahead, Erica.
Yeah.
I'm last.
I ain't got much to say. She straight up said everything for me. I was like, oh well, she took everything I was gonna say, so I can't add nothing to that.
Bet.
I
Cool.
can't add
So it's on me.
nothing.
It's on me.
Yep.
Yes.
Her ass.
All
Okay.
Because no, my son's over playing Spotify and he playing
Oh.
Applies rock.
Oh.
She is my rock.
Oh.
Rock. Brother Holly, nay. Here's the thing about networking. With networking and cloud chasing, when it comes to wrestling, this is where we fall very short of. And I don't care if a lot of wrestlers see this and be like, oh, she lying, suck my dick backwards. I don't care. This is where it falls at, is because if we all came together and helped put each other over, like it's like my trainer says, ain't nobody gonna put you over better than you, which is true. But if everybody came together and put everybody over equally without trying to worry about if somebody's gonna steal their spot, it's gonna be a lot better wrestling world. You know what I'm saying? Come to that clout chasing as well. Like it's like I said, I've had wrestlers who will look me straight in my face, and honestly, if I wanted them smoke, I would put their name on blast so they can at me and I can tell them to shut the fuck up. But I'm not gonna do it. I've had a lot of wrestlers to look me in my face and say, "Oh man, you made so much progress. Like you adapt so much, and like I'm so proud of you. You keep it up, and like all this." But then yet, when they go online, You put over every other female wrestler but me. Then when people start putting me over, you act like you don't even know who I am. But you can retweet everything else. But you can't retweet nothing of mine. But yet when you see me in person, you wanna do this private congratulations, but not public congratulations. It comes back to what I said about Big Bam Kareem Renee. If I'm fucking up your name, boo boo, I'm so sorry. I told her through Messenger of how proud I was of her and how much I'm proud of her adapting and becoming the amazing wrestler that she is. You feel me? And I said, matter of fact, hold on. Went online, tagged her in it, said the exact same shit that I said to her in the Messenger. Because at the end of the day, it ain't nothing for me to put somebody on blast. Everybody deserves to have people be out there no more. This is why there's so many fans that are stuck to only certain amount of people. Because you got these other people, man, I ain't gonna put that person over because they're gonna take my shine. I mean, if you really about your life and you really about what you do, you ain't gotta worry about nobody taking it. You know what I'm saying? So networking, you have to. I suck at networking because I have a lot of shit going on. So like, I can't get on my Instagram or my Twitter and my Facebook every fucking day to like put out a lot of fucking content just to make y'all want to pay attention. But then if I ain't talking about nothing, I ain't got like no. That networking is a two-edged sword. It works, but it's also, if you ain't talking about what people want you to talk about, they ain't gonna entertain it. You could be talking about, hey, helping these people right or whatever, and if it ain't what they want to hear, they ain't gonna share it. You know what I'm saying? That clout chasing, that, oh well, you know what? Let me put my 2 cents in. No, nobody want to hear your 2 cents. Shut the fuck up. Keep shit to yourself. The whole clout shit, I'm over it. I'm over the clout chasing. I'm over the clout energy. How about we just act like fucking human beings with common sense and just love and put each and everybody over, whether it's wrestling, whether it's music, whether it's a cake business, whatever business it is. How about we stop being stupid and just put everybody over and help it get it out there? How about we promote the positive and don't even pay attention to the negative? I've seen so much negative shit go on, and the reason why it gets all these views and it's other because you got these people talking about, oh man, I like this is just so disgusting. It ain't disgusting enough that you shared it. It ain't disgusting enough that you put it on your Facebook. I literally saw somebody put up a gif of a dude literally killing himself. Yeah, the dude recorded himself dying, and he blew his brains out. And somebody literally put it on and was like, yeah, this is gonna be me. And no.
What?
And people just kept sharing it. People just kept sharing it. This is like disrespectful. Do you really think it's disrespectful of you, of the person that posted it, or the fact that you keep sharing that disrespectful ass shit? That's how that shit works. These are the same people who can see somebody getting robbed or see somebody getting stabbed, and instead of you fucking going over there to help, you just gonna film it. That's another thing I seen. I seen a dude literally film a dude getting stabbed. Didn't try to help him. No, nothing. Like, when is it gonna stop? When are we gonna wake the fuck up and make a change ourselves?
Like we got to a standstill with this topic. Let's go to
Oh no, we're
something a
gonna
little
stand
lighter.
still. I just finished what I said. There was no stand still. That was
Yeah,
just done,
I
signed,
got
sealed,
you.
and delivered.
I'm just saying, nobody else had nothing else to say on the topic, so
Because I was the last person.
we'll,
I mean, you can come in and
yeah.
say something. What you want to say about it?
Y'all want King's point of view of cloud chasing versus networking?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think
No.
cloud chasing for me. I'm just being real. Like if you cloud chasing, my thing, you're a bitch because I dealt with cloud chasing before, you know, and the old podcast used to do had a cloud chasing Negro basically use me and the podcast team I had. I've been a part of that. It's not cool to me. It's like he used the podcast team I had, including Lala. He used us to build his brand and then discarded us like it was trash. So that's, to me, that's clout chasing. I'm just using that. I'm not saying no names. I ain't gonna even think I'm clout chasing, but I'm just being real.
Don't give
To
them
me,
that
that's
validation.
No, yeah, exactly. Don't get them fucking people. Sorry.
They know what it is, but I've been a part of clout chasing, so it's like I believe in paying it forward. Like it's networking. Like, hey, do my podcast. I elevate yours, and then we can help each other out. That's networking. But
that's
the
some
clout
stuff that
chasing
T-Pain was talking about. T-Pain said that. He said that he used to collab with people on music, and people were like, "Oh, well, will you do it for free?" And so he's like, "Yeah, as long as you do it in return." And then when he came back asking for that favor, they're like, "Oh, you gotta pay me." And so he's like, "The fuck?" He's like, "So y'all use my name to hype y'all song up and use me for y'all music, and then y'all turn around and y'all can't do the same for me?" I was like, "Dang, that's messed up."
That's one of the main reasons of why legitimately I stopped doing music as hard as I used to do it, because I was in music really big, but it was people to be like, "Yo, can you help me with this hook or whatever," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying, just give me my props," you know what I mean? And then when it came to these niggas making money off of my hooks and my voice, and yet you gave me no money. I ain't seen no money for none of this. But yo music would have been trash if you didn't have me on that shit. But yet I ain't seen no money, no nothing, son. So that's why I stopped doing music. And I just focus everything on wrestling.
She.
No. Okay. I was like, no.
Yeah, there you go. You back. But
okay.
I'm just saying, so my thing on cloud chasing, like, if you got a cloud chase to get ahead, you never eventually get ahead because eventually it catches back up with you. So all you people cloud chasing out there just to cause controversy, you feel me? It's not cool because you're gonna get karma always come back around. So that's why I try to give as much good energy as I can out here. Like, hey, y'all approach me to the podcast. Ain't like I charge y'all to be on here or nothing like that. I'm like, hey, do it. Because it could make my band.
He charged me $19.95. He charged me $19.95 per week. I am appalled.
Man, I paid $30 for a shirt. And I paid $30 for a shirt.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, he made us all pay $69.95 plus tax, which was $97. You know what I'm saying? Like, times is hard around this motherfucker. Times is hard.
Man, don't tell me Root just la cloud chasing. Don't tell me she cloud chasing. Nah, but it's free because I'm like this. I'm trying to build something bigger than this. I'm looking at it like, hey, have a truly black network. Might be online. That's my goal. So I'm like, if I get a bunch of people, black voices, man, because our voice is not heard, and we get all just come together and just have our own network.
See, that's the hard part. Not a lot of people is not willing to come together because that's when the egos are involved, especially when it comes to us girls, black women. It's not that much many that's willing to work together because it's like you got to be like the baddest bitch, or you got to be like, you got to look a certain way in order for us to collaborate together to get that slight of attention. That one girl can't be that plain Jane in the group whatsoever.
And that's the type of people I don't want to work with. Y'all all work together in synergy.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, let's do it, because it's nobody trying to be the star. It's everybody just having their own personality. And that's the type of people I like working with. Just be yourself. I don't believe in
what. You know what? You going on timeout.
So look, here you go. Whoop was Lala trying to be David Ruffin. And I guess we the temptation. I guess I'm oldest.
You disrespectful sons of bitches.
Nobody. So, like I say, they need more networking, especially in our community. Especially our community, we need more networking instead of trying to tear each other down, because the rest of the outside world tears down is enough.
Yeah.
So we need more networking, and then people put their ideas together, and then y'all can have a bigger idea that can make you money at the end of the day. Money gonna always be there. It's like, if your first goal is to make money instead of making quality, money will never come. If you just like, oh, I just want to make money, your quality suffers. So if you just work on your craft, like Lala can say that when she's wrestling, they don't work in their craft and they just worrying about the money in wrestling. They usually a sucky wrestler. So if you don't work on your craft and try to perfect your craft or whatever it is, you're never gonna make money. So it's good to network with people that can help you on that journey, because they might know a little something about this that you don't know. And then instead of just clout chasing off that person helping you, y'all work together. Y'all can create something big. That's just my thoughts on it. Like, people who clout chasing is narrow minded. Let's go to Erica's Pescatarian update. Let's hear
Let me
about
get my
y'all.
laughs out real quick.
Go and get them.
What are you? No.
Okay.
Because
So
I told you, every time she go into that look to where when I be eating
I
food, she like,
do.
ooh,
I do it every
that looks
time.
so
All right.
good.
This legit is the face she's talking about. She be like, hamburger. I be like,
And I missed that part. I was like, wait, what's she talking about? I was like,
or she be like, ooh, you should, oh, big juicy steak. I'm like, dang, steak. Ooh, that sounds good. Like, I be sitting there thinking about food, and she like, face. It's the face. Sorry, my child's in the background. Just he having a good old time watching YouTube. But yeah, little pescatarian lifestyle has been treating me pretty well. Is Lala
So,
talking?
no, she's on mute.
Oh,
I'm
I
on
looked
mute so
over.
you can talk about your pescatarian shit,
Oh,
bro.
I was like, is she trying to say something to me? Like, I can hear you.
Oh,
But nah, it's been going pretty well so far. I can say I done went to Google and Pinterest for some meals because I was like, I don't know what else to eat. I done went through all these different type of fish, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm out of ideas. I need some new ideas.
so how long you doing it? Is like forever, or is
No, I do it in cycles of 3 weeks because, I am a diabetic. I'm officially off of my
yeah?
insulin. Don't need my insulin no more. The girl
Yeah.
happy. But at the same time, I have to watch my mercury levels and things like that. And so my doctor's like, hey, I want you to come in once a month. We got to, check you for that stuff. And I'm like, all right, okay, cool, whatever. But at the same time, it's a thing of once every, 3 weeks, I have to cycle in meat. But this is the problem. The
Oh
first time I
God.
tried to do that, I got sick. I was like, look, nah, I can't do it. Nah, I'm gonna stick with, this whole pescatarian lifestyle because I can't do the meat. And it was something like, I think it was like chicken. It was just like plain chicken. It was like a little
Chicken.
chicken
Wait,
sandwich.
chicken is poultry. It's not meat. So you can kind of don't give me that look. If you look at the little
I
pyramid,
know, but why you think I chose it? Because
I
it's
know.
light. I was like, yo, I
I'm like,
can't
this
go.
is the
Oh
Let me
Lord.
have me a
pyramid.
good old beef sandwich and be sick. So I was like, nah, let me do this
So chicken
fish.
is
Wait,
not
you
meat.
Let me do this chicken.
chicken is
So chicken
poultry.
not meat.
It's a bird. I know.
It's poultry. If you look
Man,
at
Yeah.
that's meat.
no, it's not. It's
That's meat.
poultry.
It's poultry, but it's still considered a meat.
I know, but
It's
I'll
a
say
meat.
so it's poultry.
It
I
is
wasn't gonna
poultry,
jump on, but when
but
she said it wasn't meat, I'm like, hold up.
It's not meat. It's
she said
poultry.
that's not meat. I'm like, hey, yo, that was a light meat to me.
Definitely
Okay,
a meat.
I know
It's
it's a bird, but
poultry.
still.
It's
But
I had to
poultry.
make sure it's
I
definitely
know
meat.
I had to ease my way because I can't just right off the bat go eat me a big ass beef, Angus burger and get sick. So
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, I could go with the chicken. I fucks with the chicken. What's up, chicken? Nah, chicken was not having me that day. Chicken was like, girl, you gonna feel like you dying. I threw up.
Oh my
My stomach
God.
hurt all day. I had the sweats, the meat sweats. Like I was just sweating, and I was like, ugh. Oh nah, I messed up.
Not
And I
today.
only took 3 bites because after 3 big bites, I was full. So that's one of the things with going pescatarian is you get full faster. Yo,
Okay.
I took 3 bites off of that chicken sandwich and I was so sick. I was like, man, I'm full. And then like 10 minutes later, I was like, man, I feel sick. Like, why am I sweating? Why does my stomach hurt? Oh, no, I'm about to throw up, man. And so I was like, Now I'm stick to
Yeah.
fish. So I went back to the fish, and then I was on pescatarian lifestyle for a whole month, and my doctor's like, your levels are fine, but I think you need to, incorporate a little bit of meat, get away from the fish for a little bit. I said, well, what can I eat? You could have some ground turkey, some chicken.
Okay.
I'm like, lady, I just had bird and got sick. What you talking about?
No, ground turkey is not bad because I eat turkey burgers. That's why
Girl,
I have in
I
my
make
house.
chicken crusted pizza and turkey crusted pizzas. So it's where you grind up, you bake it or you boil it. You grind up the meat and then you put it with powdered Parmesan cheese and your Italian seasonings, and you flatten it out and form a crust. Put it in the oven for 15 minutes at 400 or 420 depending on your oven, but 400 degrees, 15 minutes. Take it out. It'll be nice and toasted. You let it cool for about 10-15 minutes, and then you add your sauce and your cheese and your toppings. Yo, the pizzas be bomb. That's one of the pizzas I make. They be bomb.
Can you deliver that to my house? Can you make that?
I would have to freeze it. But yes. I'm telling you, I'm all about that keto lifestyle, but I tried to do keto vegan, and that was real hard. So I was like, I could kind of do keto pescatarian, and that'll work. But I've tried out different things. Yes, kid. There you go. Here, let me turn that up for you. Let me escape button. Now you can choose stuff. But he watching YouTube on the laptop. but it's about you keep making it big on the screen. You got to choose smaller. There you go. Here, scroll with that. But I can honestly say that health-wise, I don't bloat like I used to.
Okay.
I have more energy. I sleep better. What else? Quite a few things. I don't get sluggish throughout the day. I get full faster. I actually drink more water now than I did before. And I used to be able to drink a jug a day, jug and a half a day. So now it's drinking a jug or two of water a day. Hey, I got it. So
I haven't got to that level. I could drink a jug, but I got to the level where I could drink bottles of water because, given my situation that I had a mild stroke, now I start drinking water more often.
I got a jug. I'm not even gonna lie, because it was to a point before I knew I was a diabetic. I would constantly chug. Well, girl, I could chug half a gallon of water in 2 minutes. I'd be I'm just so thirsty. I'm so thirsty, and I just sit there and I chug an entire gallon of water in a day and still be thirsty, or chug 2 gallons a day and still at the end of the day be thirsty. So after I found out that I was a diabetic and I got on the medication, then I didn't ever want to drink water. So then I had all these muscle spasms and things like that. I was like, I need to drink enough water in a day. So I bought this jug, and it has the times I need to drink on it, and that's what I use. But now I just drink whenever, and I know I'm going to drink at least a gallon a day. So yeah. Pescatarian lifestyle for me has been a positive one, and I'm curious about what's going on with Lala. But yeah, the pescatarian lifestyle has been good to me, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated on my meals. If y'all follow me on my Instagram, Candy_Cambry, both spelled with K's. I post my meals there. Also, Cambry Brand, spelled with a K, just one word, Cambry Brand. I post workouts, and I post the meals that I eat on there as well. And lately I started posting my body fat percentage that's going down. I'm going to start posting my measurements starting tomorrow. I'm going to do weekly weigh-ins. I'm going to start doing before and after pictures. I'm debating on if I want to do a monthly or weekly. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to do all that stuff. So people who are interested in doing the pescatarian diet know my results. And that's not a guarantee that that's going to happen for them, but if they want to try it, they can. So I'll have workouts, meals, and just updates on, measurements and things like that on there for them. So it's for everybody to try out. But that's it for my pescatarian update.
Okay, look like we lost La. Y'all La-Las and y'all connection. I'm telling you. I don't know what's going on. But we got one more topic before we close, and it's
Yes.
mental awareness. As we see La puffing a little bit. Past that.
I'll start with my mental health because my mental health is on some fuck shit right now. And I'll tell you why my mental health is on some fuck shit right now. Is because you got people who you ride or die for, and you put your shit to the side to be there for them. But then the one time that they need you to just talk to them or communicate with them, they don't. I legitimately have been dealing with a whole bunch of shit, but not once have I came to you, Erica. Not once have I came to you, Mo. Not once have I came to anybody with no fuck nigga shit, with no anger, with no nothing. So at what point do you think you have the right to sit here and say, I'm going through a lot, my nigga, and that justifies you being an asshole and being a bitch to everybody that gives a fuck about you? Depression and anxiety is PTSD. Those things are real.
Yes. Yes,
You beat
indeed.
somebody
They
down so
are.
much you make them feel like they're better off being fucking dead. When you make a person feel like that the fact that they exist pisses you off, it makes you not want to be alive no more. And that's where I'm at right now. Supposed to have people supposed to ride me, but then yeah, they make me feel like that me caring about them and me wanting to see them being better is a fucking inconvenience to them. That my life is an inconvenience to them. Ain't nobody trying to fucking be like, you know what, Lala, let's keep you calm. Let's keep you cool. You did just have a heart attack. No, it's still about every fucking body else. And still, I sit here and I be here for people. This ain't no clout chasing. This ain't no self gratification. I am a selfless fucking person. I give my last, even if I need it, to people that I care about, because seeing people that I care about in a good mood makes my heart happy. So for you to sit here and try to use your mental health or your mental awareness to get over on people or have this fucking pity party of one when you got people here trying to talk to you, you can miss me with the bullshit. You get older, you don't get younger. The older you get, the more responsibility you get. And if you sit here and somebody is telling you how you done hurt them and you ain't got shit to say and you leave it on red, that is bullshit. That ain't family. And if you're gonna act like that, I don't need you in my life. Like, I deal with mental health every fucking day. I feel like every day I wake up, I'm not good enough. I don't matter, and I'll be better off dead. And every time I put a little fucking foot forward to be positive, here's that more bullshit. See, nobody gets to see Tanya Harris. Everybody see Ruthless Lala and see, oh, Ruthless Lala is the strongest person ever. And if anybody can get through everything, it's her. No. As strong as I am, I go through shit. That Mount Heart was because I've been holding everything in. I've been overly stressed the fuck out. And yet still, I'm able to be blessed enough to still be here. And yet there's no, oh, I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad that, you know, you're good. No, it's still just, oh, fuck it. It's all about me. People need to start realizing that men have depression, men have anxiety, men have emotions. You can't sit up here and tell a man that coming to you and trying to open up. Do y'all know how hard it is for a man to open up? Mo can attest to that. It is hard for a man to open up. So if a man opens up to you, that is an honor and a pleasure that you should not take for granted. But instead, when a man starts expressing his feelings about his mental health and all his awareness, oh, man ain't got that. Suck it up and be a man. No, you don't say that. Women don't get to say that. Women that say that to men, go fuck yourself. It's not right. Women have health problems. Men have health problems. Don't sit up here and say because a man is an alpha that he's supposed to wear his heart on his sleeve and he's supposed to just be 100% just no emotion. No, that's not how that works. Every woman and man have came out of a woman's pussy. So they're going to have emotions. Men didn't get born and have a child out of their dick. No, they would die. That's too much. So for people to sit around here and tell men that they have no right to be emotional, go fuck yourself. For men to sit here and tell women that they don't have a right to be emotional, go fuck yourself. Mental awareness is real and it's dangerous. We've lost so many people to suicide because when they tried to open up, people ghost them. people sideline them and say, "Oh no, you will be all right. How can you be so stupid to think that to want to kill yourself and leave your family behind?" No, what you should have been saying is, "Let's talk. What are your triggers? Talk to me. I'm here for you, and no judgment." And I'm gonna stop there because if I keep going, I'm gonna get overly upset. But that's my piece on mental awareness.
It's okay. We glad you're alive, and we glad for your peace. You know, that's some real stuff that I work in the mental health field, you know, so I know all about that. And everybody, one thing you learn in the mental health field, everybody has a mental illness. Everybody. By the DSM-5, everyone has a mental illness. There's not one mentally sane person on this earth, because you can go in there and they can basically diagnose you with anything. If you ever feel anxious, you're suffering from anxiety. If you ever feel depressed, you got depression going on. So everybody, you know, it's always good to have someone to talk to. And we're gonna go to Erica. Yeah, you can see what's your thought on the mental awareness.
I've worked with people with mental illnesses and whatnot, so I tread lightly when I speak on the topic because I don't ever want to offend anyone. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. If I say something and it's misconstrued, I want them to understand my point of view on it. I ain't trying to hurt nobody or nothing like that. I suffer from anxiety. Before we even got on today, I was mad anxiety, like above and beyond, because classes start tomorrow. I finally got my financial aid stuff, and I ain't got my books. And next Sunday, I got assignments due. I don't even have my books yet because my money ain't been, put into my account. So I'm like, how am I about to pay for these books? Like, how am I about to get these books? How long is it going to take for these books to come? I'm already be failing before I even really start. So, like, I've just been stressed over that. Like, okay, so what's going to happen? Like, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to get these books? I'm like, fuck. It's just a lot. I have like a crazy like work, life, school schedule. So it's just a lot. And when people tell me, oh, I'm going through this today, oh, I'm going through that today, I'm like, well, fuck what's going on with me? Because like Lala, we are empaths. We are people who, when you are emotional, we emotional because we like, no, what's going on? Tell me, I'm here for you. And I've been the type of person in many situations where I'm always there for someone and they're not there for me. I want to talk to them about something. They're like, okay. The next thing you know, it's about them. And then we never get back on my topic because then it's about them and I got to be there for them and I got to talk to them about stuff. And I think everyone deserves to have, not only deserves, but needs someone that they can, express themselves to. I've had a friend who killed themselves. My sister had a friend who had a child, and because she was so depressed and she felt so alone, killed herself. I think everyone has met someone or knows someone who knows someone who has killed themselves. And it's all about, they felt like they were alone. And I've had people I didn't even know. People who are just like, oh, you're pretty. I want to be your friend. Let me add you on Facebook, yada, yada. And I'm just that nice person. I'm like, okay, hey, what's up? But I've had grown men come to me and talk about how their wives put them down and they got kids together and they want to kill themselves. I've got female friends who said, my man be cheating on me. He called me this, and this, and I'm ugly and stuff. Sometimes I just feel like it ain't even worth that. I want to kill myself. I've met so many different type of people, and they were more comfortable opening up to me than their own family. And I'm just like, if you need someone to talk to me, because the one thing I can't stand is meeting someone and then finding out that they decided they wanted to kill themselves because they felt alone. They felt like they had no one to talk to. They didn't feel loved. And I'm just like, nah, I may not know you enough to love you, but I know you enough to care. If I've met you and you were kind to me like I am to you, then I care enough that if you say, hey, right now I just want to be alone. I feel like killing myself. Like this is going on. I see, sweetie. Okay, I see. And so that's not chocolate. That's a piece of candy, hard candy. But he's like, this not candy. It's like a white piece of candy. He's like, I thought this was candy. It's in like an aluminum foil wrapper. So he thought it was like a Hershey Kiss. And he's like, this ain't what I wanted. Get a Hershey bar and I'll open it for you. But I've met so many people, just random people that find me on Facebook and they need someone to talk to. And I've been there for them. I know someone who was like, I tried to kill myself last night and this is, what happened. This is why I felt this way. And I can't even talk to my own family about it because all they say is this. I know people who say, I tried to come out to my family and they said, if you're gay, just know that's a choice. You're choosing to be gay and you can change that. And I'm like, what? She said, what? And so yeah, my mom said, since I'm gay, it's a choice. And since I'm choosing to be this way, I can't live with her. I ain't got nowhere to go. I've had someone come and stay with me for a little while because of things like that. I've had friends try to kill themselves because of things like that. I've seen things like that. And I don't understand how, as the human race, people could be so cruel to one another. I was raised, you treat people how you want to be treated. Live by the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. But too many people are like, it's all about me and fuck everybody else. I don't care about nobody else. If it ain't about me, I don't care. If you're not trying to better me, I don't care. But this is the thing. This is how I see it. You get what you put out there. If you put out negativity and you're not trying to build other people up, why they should do that for you? Why would they do that for you? And so I think more people need to be there for others. More people, when people say that they're depressed, when people say that, they just feel like giving up, you need to be there to encourage them, to let them know, no, you're not alone. I'm here for you. What do I need to do to help you? What's going on? Like, talk to me, express to me what's going on. So if it's something that I can help you with, I'm gonna help you. But there's not enough people like that. And then as far as the Black community is concerned, it's something that, I feel like the Black community is working on it, but when it comes to mental, awareness and mental health, it's a denial thing. Nah, you ain't got that. Black people don't get that. I heard that. I've gone to therapy because I'm like, I feel this way. I was in a relationship in the past where, dude played me. And I was mad in love with this. My first love. I was mad in love with the dude. He played me. I'm on it. He played me. And I had to go to therapy to get through that. And to sit in the waiting room and this girl's on the phone with her mom. And her mom said, where you at? She said, oh, well, I'm about to go in for a therapy session. I got this stuff going on in my life right now and I just feel real down. Her mom said, what you mean? She said, I think I'm depressed. She said, oh, Black people don't get that. Black people don't get depressed. Black people don't need therapy. I was like, what? Okay, lady, I need it because one thing that I learned is that my therapist taught me you cannot control other people's actions, only how you react to their actions. And that is something that still to this day, when other people do stuff that make me angry, I'm like, wait, you can't control what they do. Calm down. It's all right. Calm down. That's something I gotta tell myself. But I'm not gonna lie, I be pissed off with people sometimes. And I have to take a beat and remember what my therapist, like the steps and the tools that my therapist taught me to protect myself and my mental health. So I'm happy, And I think that's really important. And some people who think, oh, I don't need therapy, might be the one thing you do need, because people always think, oh, they just there to talk shit about you. They there to, talk smack. They gonna sit there, act like they care and they listen, and they're gonna go talk about you. One thing they can't, HIPAA law, they can't. But the other thing is this, it's better to express it and get the help you need than internalize it and lose yourself one day. So my take on all of this is, if you're struggling with something, talk to someone. Do not hold that in. Talk to someone. And if you don't think you have anyone at home or within your family that you can talk to, then go to a therapist. There are some therapists who will see you if you don't have insurance. There's some therapists that only charge you $20-$30 to see them. And it's online. I think there's a website. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the comments after this, live goes up and everything. But I'll put in the comments for, people that are struggling. Just know that you got somebody that'll listen to you. But that's my take on it. Everybody, just protect yourself, protect your energy. If you need someone to talk to, I be listening to people. So you need somebody to talk to, I'll talk to you. If not, go see a therapist or a counselor, someone. You can't internalize that stuff. It's not healthy for you. That's my take.
Okay. Lala.
Oh, Lord. Well,
we know you got anxiety about doing this.
Well, I was going to save this portion for the pipe bomb I was supposed to come out with. So I'm going to say I do suffer with anxiety. But it got triggered when in 2017 in my car accident where I was supposed to be dead. So I'm still here. 3 years later, and everybody knows about my situation because I've already put it out there in the universe, my YouTube channel. I had a mild stroke. So imagine this happened in front of my mother. And I'm going to back-to-back doctor's visits. So then the anticipation was like building up because I was still trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me that caused this damn mild stroke. Because the doctors looked at me and say, okay, well, you're not your face is still regular. What's going on? Then afterwards, when I would say around those times, I would say I was back in my dark place. The first time I was in my dark place was 2019, where I was going through the bullshit. And I ain't bringing that shit up here. Trust me. I'll bring that up later. As a process of recovering, I was in that dark place, whereas I couldn't show that to my mom because I live with my mother. So I couldn't show that to her. I had to keep it in. But the way to cope with it, I will play heavy on TikTok, be on YouTube, or what I was doing. I was doing both those things just to mentally repair me, I should say. So as time progresses, I had my MRI last month. That's when they told me okay, well, you're going to be on some medication, which I am taking right now as we speak. It's called Pescatarian because they think I had a seizure. So I had to start taking that constantly. So with that going on, I'm still thinking in the back of my mind, in my dark place, why the fuck am I here? Now, don't get me wrong. I was not contemplating suicide because I don't want my late grandmother cursing me out English nor Spanish. So I was still contemplating, so what's the purpose of me being on this earth? My fate got tested, my gangster got tested twice by fate. Why am I still here? It took all the way to my first night out to a showcase and celebrate somebody's birthday, and I started networking with folks. It took all the way to the next showcase I went to, start networking with folks. I went on to the point I did a whole sage cleanse outside of my balcony, and that's when I started realizing I didn't have the anxiety no more. I didn't have that dark place, that not being in that dark place no more. I know I could tell y'all when I got out that dark place, I did not come back as a normal person. I'm not the same Lala like I was before. I got to the point where you can't do anything to me that's been done. Because while I was recovering, it was a lot of shit coming my way. I'm talking about I started backtracking to the point that people was lying on my name, personally and brand-wise. That was freaking hurting my soul. Then I had to think about, okay, well, there's still COVID out there. I got to think about that shit too. Then, you got people getting killed because of the color of their skin. So that was a lot of stuff that was getting to me a lot. But then at the same time, I had to explain to my mom because sometimes my mom was still a little worried about my health. Wonder if I'm drinking my water or if I'm taking my vitamins. And some of the stuff she would say, it would kind of trigger. I'm like, hey, I need you to calm down because you're going to trigger my anxiety and I don't want to go off. Same thing with my sister. I had to tell her, hey, please, shh, leave me alone, please. So it's a lot of lies, like mental awareness. That shit is real. It's just along the lines of how you go along with it. Like I was playing hide and seek with it, and I was keeping it to myself. Some people knew I was going through it, but I didn't want to put it out there too much on the universe. That's the reason why I'm having a pipe bomb later on in life coming out.
Yeah, I definitely know about mental awareness. My job itself brings on. I work in the psych ward. I brings on stress and anxiety and anger, and I deal with that myself. And I had to check myself, and I started not feeling like myself a couple months back. And I had to check myself. I had to go get help. And there's a lot of black men that don't like to get help. And that's why you'll see a lot of us doing reckless things, not thinking before we react because we don't know how to express ourselves. Because for so long, when you little, it's little boys don't feel. And then we become a man. And like my counselor told me, like you trying to do something inhuman is not to feel. Only sociopathic people, the only people that got the ability not to feel. So you can't not feel. And no matter how much men try, it just bubbles up to the surface and it usually comes out in anger. And you do stuff you regret because you don't know how to deal with new feelings, new pressures. And it's like, as a man, we are never, it's not comfortable for us to tell our feelings. And I even struggle with that, telling my mate how I feel because I don't want to come off as being weak. And that's the biggest thing is, you don't want to come off looking weak in front of your woman. So you try to hold in your feelings and you end up looking weak because you holding all the feelings in and you can't share and be free. And mental health is real. And there's a lot. I challenge my brothers out there, man. Look, you feeling stressed. Trust me, I know. As being a man, stress out here, you got to worry about if you're going to get killed by the police or killed by somebody up the block. You don't know who your friends are because people turn on you at the drop of a dime. But if you, especially my black brothers, man, look, go get the help you need. You need to go get it because it will help you. It will make you a better person. It's like, it'll feel like a weight being lifted off your shoulders because you hold a lot of trauma in. There's a lot of brothers out here holding a lot of trauma in. There's other things, a lot of men out here suffering from PTSD that are scared. They're like, I'm telling you from personal experience, are scared to go talk to somebody about their stuff because, like you said earlier, somebody gonna judge me, somebody gonna talk my business. But they're by law, they can't talk it. They can't speak on it. They can't. It's HIPAA. Sorry, my camera tripping. It's HIPAA. And by HIPAA, that means they cannot, it's confidential and they cannot.
Oh yeah, you can't violate HIPAA. Hell no.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a big.
You violate HIPAA, you screwed.
That's it. That's
it. Everything is bound by HIPAA. And when I got counseling, that's the best thing that I said could help me. It probably saved my soon-to-be marriage. It probably saved my relationship because I was self-sabotaging because I didn't know how to deal with stress and didn't know how to deal with my anger and didn't know how to deal with all this stuff. And you end up taking a toll on your loved ones that's not fair to them because you being selfish and not trying to express yourself and express your feelings. And it's okay to feel sad. It's okay, men, to feel angry. It's okay to feel, man. It's like you don't have to just express it through anger. It's okay to feel happy, sadness, even scared, bro. Like I know this world is scary. And I want a lot of you men watching this, man. Look, I know this world is scary, especially for black men nowadays. Because you don't know when your next day will be your last walking out the house. But my brothers, please get the help because women are good at getting help. Like they're easier to get help if they're in trouble. My fellas, though, y'all can't be stubborn. Y'all got to go and get help because it will really help you. It will really make you find out stuff about yourself that you didn't even know. And you could try to hide it for so long, but whatever is bothering you is going to bubble up to the surface and it's going to explode. And I don't want any brothers doing something they regret because they were too scared to get help. So that's my take on mental awareness. And y'all have any shout outs? Because I don't know where other Lala went. I'm waiting on her to come back.
Oh, one more thing I wanted to add in my situation.
Right.
Another thing I was worried about too is having another episode of my situation, because it's like that was another reason why I like sometimes didn't want to move around so much. I was going to have another episode, so I used to limit myself. So like during that time I was recovering. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even though y'all see me now on Instagram and everything like that on my YouTube, no, it took me a while to get back to that level. It was not that easy. It was not. Especially when I went out last night.
We're definitely going to have to revisit this topic on, this is a topic that could be a show in itself because it's so complex that you can't really just talk about it at one thing because mental health is just a complex world. It's just super duper complex. So before they kick me off here running over time, hey, y'all got these shout outs?
You go first.
I have
Lala.
Okay, I was like, hold on. All right, shout out to my boy Rick from Jane Life. So follow his Instagram at Jane Life. Shout out to Good Girl Gourmet. They did a collab last night at Intimately Infused. That's the event I went to last night. Gourmet _ ATL. I'll leave that somewhere in the comments. I swear I do. Shout out to my boy Ojada. He's also an artist as well. His song Kiss and Caress is available on Apple Music and Spotify. And he also had this bomb ass apparel because I posted a picture of me wearing his shirt on my Instagram and Facebook. And also shout out to my boy TJ with his business, Kingdom of Hookahs. You can find him on Instagram at Kingdom of Hookahs.
Oh, she froze.
She froze on us.
She froze on us in the middle of our shout out.
Oh man.
Well, that mean you up until she comes back.
Let me just say mine real quick. All right, let me just say mine real quick. Shout out to Breezy Joseph. She's my best friend. She's my soon-to-be tutor for some of my college classes. So shout out to you because you're a real one. Shout out to my sister who is my business partner, Jamaica Hatton. I will post the link in the comment section. Shout out, who else do I need to shout out? Shout out to my best friend Rachel for starting her own little business of artwork, Ray of Sunshine Designs. So I'll put that link in there too. But those are my shout outs.
All right, Lala. You can finish your shout outs now.
Okay. I know this damn frozen situation. Yeah. Like I said, the last one was just my boy TJ from Kingdom of Hookahs. You can find him on Instagram, Kingdom of Hookahs, and his website, kingdomofhookahs.com. And they do everything.
I'd like to shout out y'all ladies for coming on, even though I was late. Man, it's a night of overnight. That's a life of an overnight worker. Sometimes we oversleep things, but thank y'all for doing the show. Thanks for Rootless Lala. She just disappeared. I don't know where she went. She's not in the bottom of my queue anymore, so I think she might be done for the day. But like I say, shout out to all the people who supporting. Shout out to Kashawn for almost starting the war on
he was about to get the business.
What?
You always know how to rile people up, man. But shout out to my family, man. My queen Rochelle, man, for for still helping me out with this podcasting dream of mine. And shout out to my stepson TJ, man. I'm about to get him to make me some new theme music because he into beats and stuff. So be on the lookout for that. I might try him out, see how his beat making skills are. You know, the 9-year-old musical genius. And shout out to my family and friends, man. So until next time, next Sunday at 3. I promise I'm off next Sunday, so I should be up.
All right.
Next Sunday at 3, we're gonna have more topics with these. It was 3 queens. The other one had to go. I'm oldest. I mean, more young. I'm sorry. These are the temptations.
Oh Lord. I'm not.
David Ruffin
Oh my
but
God.
I appreciate everybody watching. We'll be back at 3 next Sunday with the Queens of the Venomous Roundtable. See y'all later. Peace.
Bye.